Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my Monyay cozy cat vlog. I woke up at 7:30, smoked a cig, went to eat my hash brown scramble bowl, and made coffee. I took my meds after I got back in my room from eating breakfast. I had to turn the air down as it was a little chilly in my room with the air being at 65 degrees. I heard from my best boo this morning after I haven't heard from him all weekend. Bella is in her cozy spot on her favorite box grooming. Ginger is grooming on the window, and Butterscotch got a burst of energy this morning, and he's playing and zooming on the floor. I had to get my other speaker this morning as the one I have in my room died BC. It was not charging as the charger, as the box won't plugged in all the way from my laptop being on top of my multi-strip. Joe Nichols is on the Bobby Bones show this morning. I love Joe Nichols, and I love hearing interviews of my favorite country music artist on the Bobby Bones show. It makes my whole entire day. Ginger scratched herself so bad last night that she made her head bleed. So I have been concerned about her itching that the girl's been going through. I believe Ginger got an itching problem far worse than Bella. I have decided to give it a few days until wed to resume wiping them with the itch wipes to give Ginger time to heal her open scratch sore before I start wiping her again. It looks like Butterscotch ran out of his kitten energy as he's chillin' on the floor. Joe Nichols got a new song playing on the radio. I just noticed Ginger have some swelling on her face, under her chin on the side of her face. I contacted my friend that helps me with spaying and neutering for my fur kids to see if she can help me with getting Ginger to the vet, as now I'm worried about Ginger, and am concerned. Last night, I felt Ginger shivering and trembling on my leg. For the last hour, I've been getting advice from Copilot, as I have nobody else to turn to. I think we have ruled out that Ginger is just having a reaction to her open wound she caused on her head last night. She is on my leg and is sleeping, and Copilot said that if a cat be sleeping they would be hiding, and I just gave her treats and she ate them. I told Copilot that I gave Ginger treats and that she ate them, and he said if she was sick with an infection she wouldn't have ate the treats and she was just drinking water. I just hate that I don't have the money to call a mobile vet for my cats when they have an emergency like Ginger is having. I'm sure the vet would say she's not in danger right now, and it's just a reaction, and it will go away on its own. I gave Ginger catnip treats to relax her, as I felt her trembling on my leg again. I know she's in pain from her open sore on her head, and her swelling could feel off. Every time I see her scratching I try to stop her, or if she's on the window and I see her scratching herself, I tell her to stop scratching. Sometimes she listens and sometimes she doesn't. I've tried to get a onsie for my girls to stop their itching, but the onsie came in way too big for them, and Ginger wouldn't let me put it on. Ginger has calmed down her trembling and is resting peacefully on my leg. Seeing her face puffed out this morning and finding out that she was having some swelling really worried me, and my hands got clammy. I'm going to wait a week and resume using the itch relief wipes on Ginger, but I have noticed that Bella is not as bad as Ginger since I started using the wipes on Bella and Ginger. I have noticed Bella scratches, but I haven't been seeing her scratching herself so bad that she gets a reaction like Ginger did last night. I started writing my vlog a couple hours ago, and I've been distracted from noticing Ginger's swelling and getting worried about Ginger, and turning to Copilot, which I'm thankful that I can turn to Copilot for advice when I have nobody to turn to. I did turn to a friend, but she said use Neosporin on Ginger's sore, but one I don't have no Neosporin, and 2 Neosporin is not good to use on cats or dogs. When I was little we moved to a newer house, and our cat Lazy had ran away, and one day we was going to Mama's, and I thought in my 6-year-old mind that if Lazy ran off Princess would run off to like Lazy did. So I tied Princess to a rope on the deck, not knowing what could happen while we was at Mama's. We came back home, and I went to get Princess and she was hanging on the deck. The next day Dad went to the pound after work and found the same dog, same color, same breed, same size, and we named her Angel. Angel lived until she was about 13 years old, loved chasing the squirrels. One day Dad was cutting the grass and Angel was laying in the leaves, and Dad didn't know she was there until he heard her yelp when he ran over her foot with the lawnmower, and the blades cut her foot really bad. We tried to treat her wound at home, but it wa'n't before long before she died of infection in her foot that never could get better without vet care. I miss Angel and Princess, and I also miss Lazy as he was a good cat. He was a orange male cat. I'm not sure why Dad didn't think to keep him inside for a while so he can get used to the new house, but the moment he went outside, he ran off. We tried looking for him, but then we decided he's gone, and he never came back. He probably went to the old house we lived in, or probably just became feral somewhere. Bella is sitting on the floor by the litter box and not sure why she chose that spot, but she seems comfortable, so I let her be. Ginger is on my leg, he's awake. And Butterscotch is sleeping on the big box. I just filled up the food dispenser for Ginger as I got up to check the food and saw that it has gotten low, so I filled it up and she is eating. If she was suffering from an infection, she wouldn't be eating or eating treats or drinking water, Copilot said. She would be acting sick, hiding, and not acting like a healthy cat. I posted on Facebook this morning and asked for prayers for Ginger and posted what happened last night from Ginger scratching her head so bad that she made herself have a bad sore that is still open and gave her a reaction with swelling in her face. I'm going to keep an eye on her in the next few days and hope and pray for the best. I just finished talking to God about him healing Ginger and making the reaction and her swelling go away. Ginger is back on her favorite window grooming herself. Thank you for watching my vlog. I will see you in the next vlog.